Yo, what is going on, everyone in the crypto space? So today in this video, I kind of want to make a bold prediction about 6 years in the future. So I want to make a prediction by the year 2024. Now, I'm not just going to throw a number out there or put it in the thumbnail to get more views, but I'm going to explain everything about just technology transforming the world in general to back my prediction by the next 6 years. Now, the prediction I released at the end of this video, I'm not saying it's going to hit at 2024, but I'm saying it's going to be by that time. Now, I really just started to realize this today. I was sitting back here in the backyard just relaxing, enjoying the Sunday, and really thinking about how fast technology changes the world. Now, my prediction could happen this year for all we know. We don't know. Cryptocurrency is so unpredictable, but I'm saying by the year 2024, XRP is going to hit this certain price point, in my opinion. Not a guarantee, just my honest opinion. So guys, the way technology changes the world, it happens so quick. Uber absolutely exploded within the span of a couple years. Uber Eats exploded within the last couple of months. It's just technology. When there's a great technology that's loved by people and businesses, it just has no choice but to explode. I'm not talking about just cryptocurrencies, but the business value in general, the amount of transfers a business does. I mean, Uber Eats, for example. I love Uber Eats. You get a burger delivered to your door only at a $5 charge. Not that bad. I mean, Uber Eats, I downloaded the app a year ago, and absolutely nobody was, no restaurants, no fast food places, nobody was providing the service through Uber Eats. It was only in very specific cities through testing. Now on Uber Eats, pretty much throughout the whole US, you can get any fast food, pretty much any fast food you want delivered to your door within 20 to 30 minutes. Now that's something disruptive, and that just happened over the span of a year that Uber Eats just exploded. I don't know the exact amount it grew Uber the company, but I imagine it's a lot, because now it's just not transporting people, it's transporting food, which is a huge industry. Now, I wanted to bring this into Ripple by saying the payment industry right now is so terrible and slow, like PayPal, Skrill. It all looks fancy and nice on the front end, but on the back end, it's the age-old pre-funded system, and this hasn't changed for so many years. Now, let me give you a use case right here. This is how Amazon, not putting out speculation about Amazon using XRP, but let's say Amazon did want to use XVIA, integrated with XRP to settle payments, how a use case might come out. So let's say I go ahead and purchase a blender on Amazon for 25 bucks. Low quality blender. I get it in the mail. I try to blend some strawberries and some milk, and it just sucks. I want to return. I ship the package back to Amazon. It's probably going to take around 5 to 6 days for me to get my money back. Now, using a product like XVIA, where a company can process a large number of small transactions at one time, such as a $25 transaction, customers can get their money instantly through XVIA as soon as Amazon confirms on their end that the person that's returning their package has actually shipped it out. So imagine you're an angry customer. What would make you more happy, getting your money back in 5 days or getting it back instantly? And if Amazon could provide that service, that would absolutely grow their business. To where now customers have more confidence into purchasing something, because now they know if they want to return it, they can get their money as soon as the package gets shipped out, and they give the tracking number to Amazon. Now, payments, it's not even just with cross-border payments, not just with banks. It's with payment providers, businesses, e-commerce. E-commerce, guys, e-commerce is only going to get bigger. E-commerce is about $2 trillion a year in revenue, and is projected to hit about $4 trillion a year by 2020. Everything we're doing now, the way technology is moving, it's starting to turn more reluctant on technology, and e-commerce is only going to get bigger. And with more stores, like for example, my crypto merchandise store, not a huge store or anything, but that's still just another store added to the whole e-commerce network of the internet in general. Now, Ripple could really just shift the way money moves, and does it so insanely cheap that businesses can't ignore it. I mean, I could just imagine some banks are having shareholders come to meetings, giant shareholders in the companies going, look, you guys need to find a new way to process payments. You can process payments this other way using Ripple and save up to 70% on your cost, bringing up the revenue and bringing up the stock price. And just overall giving a higher valuation of your company. So really, guys, there's no there's no reason for XRP and Ripple not to take over. It's just, it's so disruptive with a 2 to 3 second process within the XRP ledger in itself. Might take a minute for the correspondent and the sender, but it just makes too much sense to not explode in value. I mean, we're talking taking the mailing system, instead of mailing someone a letter, you're sending them an email, which they get instantly. Now, if some company could provide a system to process payments in that same fashion, incredibly cheap and quick, and provide customer satisfaction and instant gratification, just imagine how much that's going to change. And Ripple is providing that service. I mean, as time goes on, people are going to shift more to wanting instant gratification. With millennials and phones and getting things instant and getting so used to getting something instant and getting the instant gratification from whatever you may be doing, whatever you may be purchasing. You can take the same thing with shipping. Would you rather get 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime or wait 2 weeks to get your product? People like the instant gratification. And once a couple businesses switch to this new protocol by Ripple and start to provide instant gratification, that is going to set a standard for other businesses to do the same thing. If you have 100 Chinese restaurants in New York City and 10% of those restaurants end up delivering your Chinese food to your door in 20 minutes, and these other Chinese restaurants, they're doing it in an hour. For the people that use those 10% of the Chinese restaurants, what are they going to expect when they go to a new restaurant? Or when they order from a new restaurant, maybe they want a different kind of Chinese food, and they go, okay, so what's the delivery time? It's going to be about an hour to 2 hours. Now, why would they be happy with that when with these other 10% of Chinese restaurants, they're getting delivery in 20 minutes to their door? It just creates a psychological standard of wanting something instant. It's really just a domino effect that's going to happen, and it's already happening. There's quite a few businesses testing XRapid and the Ripple products in general, and that can potentially come to XRapid, and all the businesses we don't know that are trialing XRapid. For all we know, Amazon could be testing XRapid right now, and we have no clue. It's called the non-disclosure agreement. We have no clue. The community, nobody except for Brad Garlinghouse and the higher-ups in Ripple, they're the only ones who know that. So with these big businesses, MoneyGram and Western Union, guys, they are the big dominoes that are going to fall. MoneyGram and Western Union, I don't know the specifics about Western Union, but they do have 500,000 individual store locations worldwide. 500,000 individual Western Unions. Why would they have that if they're not pumping a lot of volume? Now, MoneyGram, they do about $2 billion a day, around $600 billion a year in transfers. And if Ripple could just get that one company, if it could just get one company like MoneyGram, just MoneyGram and Western Union to go on XRapid, and someone goes to send money through MoneyGram and Western Union, and all of a sudden wants to send money through a bank for whatever reason, and the bank saying, we're going to need 5 days, that customer is going to be kind of pissed, because now psychologically they've already done this process in a couple minutes, and now they're going to have to wait 3 to 5 days. What happens to the banks? They lose money. You know what banks do when they lose money? They panic. You know what happens when they panic? They change their business. That is exactly how Ripple is going to change the financial infrastructure of this world. It just makes too much sense. I mean, I don't want to call myself a visionary or anything, but I think every day about how this technology is going to change it. And you look at other technologies that have come out and have boomed with it. God, that was a fat voice crack. Have boomed within a year, and it's just technology changes society so quick. So how could it not change payments at the same speed? Because when you have a couple big businesses or the big dominoes fall, that creates the psychological standard of getting the instant gratification. And if people don't get instant gratification from banks, banks are going to lose money, and they're going to switch out of panic. Because you know what banks love the most? Money. They start losing it, they're going to panic, they change their business model to fulfill the customer's needs and wants. So guys, that's why everything I just explained, I mean, by 2024, I see Ripple nearing $500. I don't know if it's at 2024 or before that time, but I'm saying by the year 2024, Ripple is going to be at $500, if not over it. It just makes too much sense. I'm not trying to do a clickbait video. Like, this thumbnail is not going to be all big bold text 500 XRP 2024. No, I'm giving you my realistic expectation for 6 years from now. Think about how fast technology changes the world. Amazon, Uber Eats. You imagine, you look at Amazon 10 years ago, they had so many naysayers, so many people saying, just like Ripple, how it wasn't going to explode at all. But they brought something revolutionary to the table. A large e-commerce platform where anyone who can sign up to the platform and sell products can now deliver those products within 2 business days. Just if you have a little $30 a month membership. And now Amazon, they're now expanding into grocery shopping with Whole Foods, where you can get groceries delivered to your door the same day. It's just, this is the way technology works. Technology, it shifts society much faster than it used to. When the internet came out, it took a long time for the internet to really get up to full adoption. But now new things that are being built on the basis of the internet are now exploding even further at exponential rates. So guys, it just makes sense for Ripple to just completely take over the financial realm. So you're taking a system that takes upwards of a week, costs $50 for a consumer, and they can now get that in a couple minutes and probably pay a lot less money so the banks can compete with other banks to expand their business. This is how business works. When something revolutionary comes out, it only takes a couple businesses to follow, and the rest will. The rest will follow. That's just how it is, guys. That's just the way business works. It's war. The business is war, and this is why Ripple will succeed. So I'm saying by the year 2024, $500. It's just clear. It makes sense. It's going to happen. It's going to happen before our eyes, and there's so many great things going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. I'm going to leave you off with this. Ripple is working with 40 to 50 central banks. Central banks have tons of influence over the country. One central bank falls, the rest of the banks in that country fall to that technology because they get the confirmation from the big dog of the country that the technology is viable to use. Ripple's working with 40 to 50 central banks. That accounts for about 20% of the banks in the world. Now, why 40 to 50 central banks? Because Ripple started working with a few central banks. The message got out to other central banks that these central banks, they're wanting to go to a new technology to move money in minutes and save money and provide higher customer satisfaction and just advance global commerce in general. That's why they're working with 40 to 50 banks, because Ripple started working with a few banks and the message spread to 40 to 50, and that's why Ripple is actively working with 40 to 50 central banks. It's going to hit $500 by 2024. I have no doubt in my mind it'll happen. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Check the link in the description. Get a ledger Nano S. Keep that cryptocurrency safe. XRP ever hits $500 one day, want to make damn sure your cryptocurrency is safe. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to check the link in the description. Get yourself Ripple merchandise. Use Moon at checkout for 15% off, and we do accept cryptocurrency. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you can agree with what my prediction is. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll be glad to respond to you guys. So thank you guys for watching this video. Keep holding your XRP. I'll see you in the next one.